Mario Barrios, appreciate the interview. You know, fans been seeing you in some really engaging, high-level fights for a while. Can you take me back to the history? How did boxing come into your life, man?
Man, it was kind of, my mom was actually the reason why I got started. She started me and my older sister at the same time.
Yeah.
At the East High Boys and Girls Club in San Antonio. And we just stuck with it over the years, and I wasn't a natural. You know, it was one of those things that it turned into a passion over the years. And you know, I was fortunate enough, I just stayed with it, turned pro at 18.
Yeah.
That's when I met Bob Santos and Luis de Cubas, and I got signed with them. And from there, things kind of just took off. I went from just fighting on small undercards or like small shows in San Antonio. I fought on the very first PBC show here when Thurman fought Guerrero.
I remember that. Yes.
Yeah, and then
awesome.
Fast forward, like 8 years later.
8 years later, wow.
And then I was the one fighting Thurman.
Crazy.
Yeah, here in Vegas, man. So I mean, it was like a full 180. Everything kind of happened quickly. Very unexpected. Overall, man, I'm thankful for the journey. I'm thankful for everything the sport has blessed me with.
Right.
And and everything it continues to bless me with.
Got you. Now, the Thurman fight. I mean, what was your view of that fight? You going up a weight against an experienced guy. What'd you take away from that?
I was able to take away a lot. When that fight was presented to me, I was just barely moving up to 147.
Yeah.
And I've never been afraid to test my abilities.
Yeah.
So when that fight was presented, I was like, I told my manager Luis, I was like, let's fucking do it. Let's make it happen. I was like, he had asked me, if I was sure, if that's something I wanted. I was like, yeah, no, I've been boxing since I was 6 years old. Why have I done this so long? If I don't want to get in there with the best.
Yeah.
And it fell short, but I feel like everything that I went in there with, it's kind of just, I feel like just trying to prove too much, trying to prove that I could hurt him. I think I just went there with the wrong game plan. I have much better boxing ability than what I showed that night. And that's what I'm looking forward to continue on showing everybody.
At welterweight though, for now?
Yeah, welterweight. Yeah.
Got you.
I can't go back down. Can't go back down.
Got you. Speaking of welterweight, crazy fight this past weekend, Crawford defeating Spence. Did you feel that outcome was going to happen? Were you surprised at all?
I wasn't surprised. I was saying, to begin with, the fight was 50-50, just depending on, who showed up. And, it was Terence Crawford's night. He was just on point. And, now he's a, two-time unified champion. Tremendous fighter. I think he showed tremendous skill and patience, poise, everything.
Being from Texas, were you familiar with Spence for many years?
Yeah, for a few. That's why even with that fight, I was leading with Spence. I was rocking with Spence in that fight. But it's boxing. Somebody has to come out with victorious. Got you.
Where do you think Spence and Crawford both go from here?
It's hard to say. I don't try speaking for another man's career. I definitely I've been seeing a lot of people trying to write Spence off. It's just a loss, and I think people tend to forget that. They get so wrapped up in the undefeated records. But I think Spence is still gonna accomplish a lot of great things in this career. And it's hard to say where Crawford's gonna go. I think he has the most options at this point. He can go in any direction he wants.
What impresses you the most about Crawford, his as a fighter? What stands out to you?
And just his boxing IQ, man. Everything from his range, to his distance, like I said, his poise. He just always seems in position, to catch you with a dangerous shot.
Got you. And